All right. Hey, music producers and sound designers, welcome back to the stream. Today, we're going to be designing a unique bass patch in Reaktor. So, we're going to use our sound design tool of choice to design a bass patch for our music. And let's dive right in. So, everyone, welcome back. And we're doing a quick sound design session in Reaktor. I'm going to show you how to build a custom bass patch from scratch. So, we're going to start off with just an oscillator, and we're going to shape it into something usable in our productions. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to start off with the oscillator. I'm going to make a basic sound for our production. And as you can hear here, we've got a basic sound going already. So that's the basis of our synth, the basis of our sound design. So I'm going to turn that back down. And we're going to need a sound source, which is our oscillator. We're going to start off with a saw wave. So I'm going to change this to a saw rather than a sine wave. And you can turn that up here again. You can already hear that buzzing sound. It's really kind of annoying at the beginning. So you want to kind of low pass it. So we're going to add in that filter. We're going to low pass it so that the highs are cut out. Going to bring it down. We're going to listen again. And you can hear some of those highs are tamed. And you can hear more of the lower frequencies. So there's a difference between lower frequencies and lower pitch. In this case, we're lowering the frequencies, not the it does lower the pitch, but that's another conversation for another whole video I could make. But yeah, we're lowering the frequency, the cutoff frequency, and we're making it so that we can use the sound without it being annoying. So we're gonna play with the attack, decay, sustain, and release by adding an envelope. I'm going to set that envelope so that we can use it to carve it out. So here we got our envelope, which controls our attack, decay, sustain, and release. And we're going to use it to make our sound better. We already recorded that in while we were going. Let's see what we got. So I'm going to add an envelope to the sound so that we can turn it down. There we go. So we like the middle section of this. So I'm going to pull that out. Just use Command E. Copy it. Going to paste it into a new clip. Going to loop that. And sometimes your first note doesn't play because it needs to be pulled up. If you zoom right in, you can see that it's not like hitting. So I'm going to turn up the velocity a little bit too while I'm here. Okay. So actually, I cut it a little short. It's actually in the wrong spot. It should be here. So I'm going to glue that back together. Consolidate, Command J. Copy it over. Okay, we're going to move that note. Already we got our sound. already we got something we can use. I'm going to now pull this over. Command J. And we're going to make a melody. So this time, instead of focusing on drums, I'm going to focus on building out the context and the melody. So we're going to use our sound design skills to build out a melody for this. So quickly, we're going to go in and we're going to save our patch. You always want to save your patch so that you have something to go back to. So we're going ahead and save that patch. Gonna turn it down. Okay, turn on metronome. We got a nice little loop going and a raw sound. So I'm gonna add a little reverb, little delay. And we can go ahead and we can copy this sound over to audio, just resample it. Okay, we got it. So now we can use audio, which can be manipulated. I'm gonna leave it as MIDI for a minute. Okay, let's build our next section. So we're gonna take our sound, just to recap, we took that sound we created and sound designed from scratch with our oscillator filter, VCA, and envelope, and now we're adding to it. So we're gonna build a little bit of a groove around it, a sample loop that we can demo for our tracks. So I'm gonna go back in, I'm gonna go into my collections, and I'm gonna choose something that we can use. I'm gonna find a synth. We don't have to choose a preset, but sometimes the preset gives you what you want. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna change the key of this. So we're gonna go back up. Sometimes a little bit of trial and error, figuring out what you actually want. That's why sometimes your sounds might clash, because you're kind of still deciding what you want. Unless you have like a clear, it's good to have a clear picture of what you want and what key you want to be in, but sometimes you don't. So with C major here, excuse me, a lot of sneezing these days. So I'm gonna copy that over and let's paste it. Just checking the key. So this is an F sharp major. We're gonna change the key of this. Let's see. Since it's MIDI, we can change it. Let's see. There we go. Now we're in the right key. Just like that. want that back. I want it to loop properly. Okay, we got that section. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna add another layer. So I'm liking this sound. I'm gonna copy it. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Copy the whole thing. Yeah, we like the sound. Gonna hit that Command D, duplicate it. Gonna add a new section here, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna add a limiter on my track right away, because I don't want to like blow up my eardrums. So that's just going to control our dynamics for now, for the time being, so you don't go too high. Right now we're at minus 16, so that's pretty good. So I'm liking the sound right now. I'm going to add another layer, maybe a keyboard layer, maybe a piano layer. Let's see. Check out one of these sounds. Gonna solo these two. Not solo. Play them out loud. And just turn off this one. Record enable. Not really a piano player, but can feel my way around the keyboard. So that's all that matters. As long as you're using your ear and relative pitches, you should be good. So let's test it out. I'm going to test it out with the actual piano just so I can hear the notes clearly. Bring it up an octave. So we're going to capture that. I think I got it. I know it does that in a little clip, but it does. So you're wondering why it might not be playing. Push the notes back a little bit. I don't know why Ableton does that, but you just have to push your notes back. Helps with your timing, your vibe, everything. So it's good to go. Just gonna lengthen those last little bit of notes so that we have some space there. A little bit longer, like here. It's a little bit late. Oh, never mind. Take a break. 4 beats. 3, 4. Okay, right there. Right at 33. Let's put that back in. Okay. Actually forgot the groove. Let's do it again. Okay, let's do that again. Sometimes it takes a little bit of trial and error, so let's do it again. don't want it blaring so much. I need to cut off some of these high frequencies. Okay, one more layer. I'm going to re-record that. Just the more legato. So let's do it again. There we go. Just strengthening that bottom end. Just on that one where it's really hitting. But I can replace that now. So I'm going to add in my little more embellishments to this track. And pick something. Okay, so that was a little bit of embellishment. Hopefully, I don't remember it, but it was captured. Just a little quantize. Oops. Okay. Okay, we're going to repeat that. Just a little melodic embellishment. And now we're going to play with the sound. choose a square wave. Just need something to counteract this melody, and we should be good. Just a little melodic hook. Let's see. Okay, I like that. A little bit of quantizing. Build it up now. Okay, we're gonna start from the beginning. Okay, so now we can add some, I guess, some bass. Let's see. Let's try that out. Add some EQ to this. Check out some of the lows because it's clashing. Okay, we're gonna add in some drums to finish this off, finish off our loop. So I'm gonna choose some drums. Might be a loop, might be something else. Let's see if we can get this done. Don't have to overthink it because you can always change it later. So yeah, we're gonna choose something that's gonna fit for now and hopefully experiment and come up with something better. There we have it, our finished loop. Hopefully you learned something from the session. If you'd like to dive deeper into modular sound design and learn more about modular sound design, don't forget to check out the link in the description for full modular deep dive content. And yeah, I'll see you in the next sound design session. I do these sessions daily. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see next, and I'd be glad to hopefully do it. I'll see you in the next live stream. Peace out and keep sound designing. See you.